Hey guys, it's been a while since I hopped on and had a chat. I decided to hop on today since my lovely oldest daughter has been super sick. She's 10 and has the flu, and just about a week and a half ago, the poor thing had strep throat. So, to say life has been a bit of a struggle is an understatement. You know, I am a full time working mom. I do have a full time working husband too, and we rely on both of our incomes to give us security. And we both work really hard. And I'm not gonna lie, this week has been probably one of the hardest ones. My car decided to break down in the midst of it. And so luckily I have a rental. I mean, there's a lot of negative going on right now. And that's not even to mention work. I have so much going on at work. To be home today is really hard. We had a big event happening tonight. I went in halfway through the day yesterday just to make sure that I was getting everything done, trying to ensure that the kids at school aren't missing out on some very important things. Just because my life gets crazy doesn't mean my work life doesn't stop. So I mean, I am constantly on the go, and in the midst of all this, my mother and I are doing LuLaRoe, and we're excitedly finally onboarded. So now we're going to be selling LuLaRoe, and I am beyond overwhelmed. I can't even begin to tell you how stressed out I've been. So now that I've vented all the frustrations of all these things. Oh, and to top it off, my husband's first week of coaching football is this week, so he really couldn't back out. He really has to be there as a coach. It's the first week, and it's not something he can back out of, so it's been a little rough. Kind of handling this stuff on my own, and he's actually been really helpful, even though he can't be here all the time. So with all that weight just weighing down on me, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I was super broken, and I just had to stop and pray and lean on God for His strength because I had no more. I was so tired after 3 days of barely sleeping, staying up with my poor baby. 103 fevers. I did get her into the doctor. We got her on Tamiflu, so hopefully by tomorrow she should be good. But it was stressful, and my previous habits would have been run for a big old box of cookies or donuts or comfort eat and meet the need of my pain with food. I am proud to say that I didn't do that. um, the struggle was there, don't get me wrong. I thought about it. Yesterday I was so stressed out and so busy, I actually forgot to eat lunch, which is bad anyway. But I did at least snack on some almonds and apples in between um, breakfast and dinner. But I mean, it was just overwhelming, and I didn't get to work out yesterday, which, you know what, I'm okay with because my food was on point at least. And I was so tired last night, I literally went upstairs and I crashed. So that tells me this whole 30, this emotional journey that I'm going on, this ability to recognize my relationship with food and how it affects me and how stress affects my relationship with food is definitely paying off. I'm definitely obviously realizing these habits, these triggers that I normally would run to the food to feel better about something, and I'm not doing that. Did I stir in the pantry? Yes. But the difference is I didn't grab anything. And trust me, there's plenty in there that I could have binged on. Um, so that is a huge non-scale goal or non-scale victory for me. I didn't comfort eat. I did not. I mean, I even went to Starbucks yesterday just to energize myself because I was so drained. And I picked a Americano with nothing in it. You have no idea how hard that was. And I'm like, do you have coconut milk? They're like, yes. I was like, is there sugar in your coconut milk? They're like, yes. So I was like, never mind. I mean, that was huge for me to just drink black Americano. But it helped. It helped me get through the rest of the day. And honestly, That is huge. I can feel my confidence growing. I can feel God pushing me and telling me I can do this. There are days when I want to break down and do what I feel like doing and eat what I want to eat. But I know that's just going to break me down more. I'm not going to feel better. I'll feel better for 5 seconds, and then I'm going to rip myself down even more. So for you guys who also go through these emotional battles with food, I had a really hard day and I want that ice cream to make it all better. Think about after you indulge. Think about what you feel like after. I mean, honestly, by the end of it, you're just like, why did I do this to myself? I failed yet again. And for me, I'm tired of failing. Now, if I want something, I want to want it just because I love it. I just want some. It's worth it. I've planned it out. Right now, me doing something like that, that's not planning it out. That's me making a big mistake, and I'm not going to do that because I don't want to regret my eating. I don't want to regret the progress that I've already accomplished, and I've come pretty far right now. I'm not allowed to step on the scale, and I am proud that I have not, but I can see a difference. I mean, in my arms, in my neck, in my up here. I mean, the last few times I've done videos, I look swollen. Yes, I actually put makeup on today because I just needed to feel clean and pretty. Sometimes it just feels good to do your hair and makeup. And yeah, I know I'm at home, but I just needed to feel better. I was feeling pretty broken down last night, and I just needed to look in the mirror and say, you know, you're beautiful. You're doing this. And you know, it's okay to think you're beautiful and that you're capable of doing this. So, as tragic as my previous few days have been, and I mean, they're not that bad. I'm so thankful that I'm able to be home with my daughter today. I am so thankful that I'm able to have a car that's getting fixed, that's under warranty, so it will be fixed. So that is a blessing. I'm thankful that I wasn't driving with the kids when the car decided to stop working in the middle of the road. You know, like, God has blessed me in so many ways, and to be able to find the things in those circumstances that I can be thankful for, I'm okay with that. You know, God has really blessed me, and I know that. And you gotta count those blessings, the little ones. Even in the tragic circumstances, sometimes life is really hard. You know, the girls and I were talking about Fedor, our dog who passed away in 2013. We were talking about him yesterday, and we were just like, you know, I really miss him. And she was like, why did that happen to me? This is Brenya. She's like, why did that happen to us? Why did he die like that? And I said, honey, I don't know. I was like, but honestly, I'm thankful that he did, because if it wasn't him, it would have been one of us. So to find things to be thankful for, even in those tragic moments, even when things are so rough that you feel like you're just going to break down. You know, break down. It's okay. I broke down, and you know what? I went to sleep. I allowed God to hold me here, hold me close, and by morning, I took a shower, and I was like, it's a new day. And today I'm alive, and I get to be with my daughter, and I'm thankful that I'm able to be there for her. So, make today your new day. Make this moment, this meal, this next second, a way to replenish yourself. Think about food as a nourishment, not as a reward. I'm going to nourish my body and make me feel good to energize myself into the next thing that I'm going to do. And that's the focus I've been trying to keep during this journey, is focusing on how I feel when I eat. Not because, oh, I need to eat because I feel bad, but you know what? I need to eat so I can keep moving, so I can nourish my body, so I can stay healthy. By the way, I want to also throw in there, somebody told me about elderberry juice or syrup. It is phenomenal. So far, I'm super excited. I took this syrup since Brenda's been sick, and I haven't gotten sick. So, and neither has Amira, and neither has James. So we're pretty thankful that we have not gotten sick since Brenya's had the flu, and that's super contagious. So yay for elderberry syrup. So far so good. I'm hoping that it is our helpful thing. So what I'm going to do, I mean, we've been taking vitamins too. I'm going to keep taking that, and big shout out to the Las Vegas distributor, the lady that we bought it from. She got it out to us in a day, and I really think it is helping Brenya. I'm going to keep giving it to her, and hopefully we can avoid getting sick so much the rest of this year. So have a good day, and don't forget to get up and move, even if it's just a little walk. 15 minutes is better than none. Have a good day.